So with the release of Digimon Beatbreak, we are 14 episodes in so far. Um, I think the Digimon franchise is taking a turn in many ways for the better. Um, so first off, this new episode really makes it, well, the series in general has kind of made this feel like Digimon is turning to, I don't know how to put this, because Digimon has always been uh, serious and has always had sort of psychological themes from the beginning. It is very much inspired by Serial Experiments Lane. I have actually seen this before I've seen this in Digimon Adventure before I saw Tamers and before I knew anything about Tamers, including the fact that it is directed by the man that made Serial Experiments Lane. I could already see um, inspiration from Serial Experiments Lane with uh, it being the whole separate digital world and all of the psychological themes involved. Um, but with this, it seems like it's putting in. I don't know. I'm just getting a whole battle shonen feel, and you could argue that all of Digimon has kind of been battle shonen, but this is, I don't know, there's just with something with the formula makes it feel more complete. Um, I don't know what it is, but there's this scene in particular. Let's see if I can. Here it is. Straight in the face, and he blacked out, and the scene changes. Yeah, so Digimon has always been kind of, you know, scenes like, for example, this reminds me, well, I'll get to that in a second, but straight up, like, I don't know, this punching scene in particular really made me go, like, I don't know, I just feel like Digimon is, uh, pun only partially intended, evolving. And, so this scene, actually, it's a different scene, but that reminded me because it's the same guy. Yeah, so that's nothing new. Uh, New in Digimon. Uh, Actually, more screwed up stuff has happened, but still, just seeing it, like, it's always like, whoa, that's unexpected. And back to what I was saying about Digimon taking it's feeling more like a battle shonen, I kind of realized what I was talking about now. Uh, like the earlier Digimon series always had like a psychological horror feel to it, and that's kind of what the characters were like as well. But here, there's a whole like cast of people, including like enemies, like these three here, and they feel like more typical shonen characters. And while Digimon having its unique psychological feel to it is a good thing, I believe that uh, as long as this doesn't like change the entire theme of the franchise, I think that switching this up to a more uh, to a little bit of a different formula is not a bad thing. And there's another thing that I wanted to touch on that is a change for the better. That is the English dub. So, the Digimon English dub in the US, as most know, has been awful. Not very good. Um, there is like another English dub for Adventure and Adventure Zero Two in Asia that has better writing. And overall, just for the just for the better accuracy to the Japanese version, I prefer the Asian English dub. The only thing is with that, uh, it's voice acting. They got people who are not even fluent in English. They do not speak uh natively English. They're all foreigners to the language, and that's for the series at least. For the films, they got people who are native, which was for Adventure. That was um like the four Adventure films, and for all of it, I think the Asian English dub is better simply because of the better accuracy to the Japanese script. And but the US dub for Adventure for all of Digimon up until this point has is just full of changes, and Adventure Try and Last Evolution Kizuna and Zero to the Beginning were a little better, but like it was a step up, but it was still not very good because of the changes. Like even the old Digimon movie that uh dubbed that well kind of uh clumped up the first three short films and dubbed over them. Even that I give them credit for because they kind of established that the main cast lives in Japan, so they were no longer like censoring over that. And straight up in uh Digimon Adventure Try and the films after that, they didn't change up any of the music or anything. So I applaud them for that. Here though, they're straight up they're not changing names, music, or anything, and the voice acting is great. And I should mention this is the first time uh aside from the Digimon Adventure, because Digimon Adventure was the first, that was the beginning of Digimon. That was the first Digimon timeline. And then, so it's going to be releasing, new stuff because that's the iconic, that's the most iconic Digimon timeline. And since even in the West that is the case, that was well after Cross Wars, after the first season of Cross Wars, Digimon stopped being dubbed entirely, except for Adventure. So so this is the first non-adventure Digimon dub since Cross Wars. That's over 10 years, I believe. Uh, don't quote me on that. That is Digimon Cross Wars. Uh, let's see here. Uh, So it was only the third arc, which was the young boys who left through time. That's, I guess, the seasons. And that was, let's see here, 2015. That's the American air date. And that's long after the Japanese air date, by the way. That's years after. But this is around the time Adventure Try came out. I guess there were only a few non-adventure series that came out since this that were Appley Monster and Ghost Game. Still, this is that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. Yeah. So in over 10 years, in just over 10 years, this is the first non-adventure Digimon series to release or to receive an English dub, and it is the best one that we have had. It is the best English dub that we have had for Digimon ever. I'd even put it above the Asian English dub of Digimon Adventure for the voice acting. This is the best English dub of Digimon that we have ever received. And I think the future of localization in Digimon, it's hopeful. I'm hopeful for it. And I think Digimon localization is safe. Uh, I want to. No, I won't. You'll have to see for yourself. But yeah, I think the Digimon localization is looking up. I don't want Digimon to necessarily become mainstream. It's kind of been like on the edge of mainstream. And because of the release of the new Digimon game, it's kind of gotten popular. I'm not really, I mean, I love Digimon, don't get me wrong, but I think it's better if it does not become, mainstream. I don't want, I don't, it's like with other anime series. It's with anime in general, we should have just kept with anime and JRPGs. Um, but we unfortunately have some people who will, tell you can't enjoy certain media. And I don't want that affecting Digimon. Um, by the way, actually, one more thing that I wanted to touch on. Just came to my mind. Hopefully I can find it. So, as you know, alright, sorry for the mic quality jump scare. I know my mic quality for the earlier part of the video was not great. And my headphones, while they're not great, the mic is not as bad as it has been seeming. I just have not been talking to the mic in the right way, I suppose. I need to get that figured out. Or getting a better mic in general would be ideal, but this one itself is not so bad. Yeah, I changed the episode as well. Uh, you know how anime episodes have those little transitions in the middle. Episode 9 and 10 of Digimon Beatbreak have the same transition screen, and so I went to that because, well, as we all know, Digimon protagonists, Digimon has always had cute Shota protagonists, and Digimon Beatbreak, the protagonist of Digimon Beatbreak is Tenma Tomura, who is arguably a Shota. You know how Shota and Wally are kind of subjective terms, but I don't want to talk about him. I want to talk about the lesser primary protagonist, Kuonji Makoto. Makoto is he is a Shota, and I think that he is the cutest protagonist that we have had in Digimon ever. And that's, that says something. But just have a look at him. Yeah, and that's his Digimon Kiropamon, which is also pretty cute. You know how it's as they say in the anime, your Digimon partner is a reflection of yourself. That makes a lot of sense. They're both adorable. Yeah, they're both so cute. Makoto is the cutest Digimon protagonist. It's been, what, like 26 years? Beautiful.